Now this is your 13th album, Phantom Antichrist, this is your 30th year.
When you count, if you count from the day when there was this day when Ventor bought his first drum kit and we started jamming as kids, in school, 82, then it would be 82, yes. But if you count from the first album, which I count from, this is to me the birth of Kreator, it would have been 85. I'd say 85, Endless Pain. So it's the 20-something year. It's okay. 27. Since I don't think 82, we weren't Kreator at the time. Couldn't even. I learned my first chord at the time. So.
Huh. And so this album has a bunch of extras, there's special editions, there's special tracks. How involved are you? Obviously, you probably as involved as ever.
Yes. Nowadays, record companies ask you to come up with bonus material, and a lot of the bands are very busy putting that together. And to us, it doesn't make sense. And it makes sense in a way. I mean, if you put out like a special edition with like a one bonus track or a demo track, then to me that's not even worth paying the extra money. And we don't wanna, like be one of those bands that just puts out like extra this, extra that, and just to milk it. I think what we did for this album, there's an option to buy like the huge box with the Wacken show from 2008 and the Wacken show from 2011, a huge documentary about the band, and then there's another version with only the documentary, and so some goodies, but no extra tracks. The extra tracks there's one, we recorded like 11 real songs for this album, only 9 ended up on the record. The other 2 just didn't fit the record, so they're not bonus tracks, they're just not on. They just didn't fit the record, so those were released in Japan. That's not in our hands because it seems like the Japanese always want something extra, which is unfair towards the rest of the world. I think because no one else gets the extra treatments. But I can live with that. As long as it doesn't become like the main attraction of an album, like this is the extra, this and that. I don't believe in that. I think an album should tell a story, and I think that's what Phantom Antichrist does. That's why there's 2 leftover songs, because those didn't fit the story, right? And bonus tracks are just bonus tracks to me. This is like extra stuff. If you're into it, fine. If not, just get the regular edition.
Yeah, we always end up having to pay extra for the stuff the Japanese get as part of, not even extra, as part of their package. It's very unfair, but we like to thank them for all the electronics and shit, because we'd be screwed. We'd still be driving Fords and stuff.
Yeah.
But now, did you have a different Do you have a different mindset going into this album, recording it or writing, or is it just the same?
It's not the same business as usual. It can't be like that. If we lose the excitement, then we rather split up, if you know what I mean. There's no such thing as let you just do another album to go back on tour. It's not working like that. Okay. You have to be convinced, you have to be 100% dedicated to your music, otherwise it's worthless. We've never recorded an album where we all thought like, yeah, it's okay, just put it out. That's not the way it works. We have to get excited about our music. If we can get excited, no one else will.
And what are some of your inspirations for the Phantom Antichrist?
Basically our back catalog, and other bands that we listen to and that we listened to when we were growing up, being metal kids. Many of those records, like traditional metal records, like the classics, and those inspired some of the harmonies on the album. A lot of guitar stuff, like Iron Maiden, like Judas Priest is our main influence, always has been, and but then again also like new school hardcore, thrash metal, old school whatever you name it. You know, it's like we absorb music. We're fans. You know, we're music. I'm a music fan. I like every genre almost except for certain.
Country?
No, some stuff I do like. I like a little bit of Willie Nelson and Johnny Cash, of course, but that's
That's old school shit right there.
yeah, and it has a message, you know. I'm not like I wouldn't say I don't like certain genres. I just like certain bands, if you know what I mean. And if I like a band, I don't care what genre they come from.
So you're on tour with Accept and Swallow Sun from Finland. The Teutonic Terror Tour. It's quite a tongue twister. I tried saying it fast on the way over here. Teutonic Terror Tour, Teutonic Terror Tour.
Teutonic Terror. It's taken off the song by Accept. Teutonic Terror.
Right,
It's a good song. It's a good song. I wish I would have written it. I wish I wrote it because I when I first heard that song, I was like, this could have been a title that I would have come up with, but I'm not. I didn't, so we took the title for the tour. It's a great song. I like it.
It's like the missing link.
Yep.
So, do you recall seeing Accept back in the underground days when you were a youngin', or are they?
I was a kid, man. I had to ask my mother to go to this. It's that long ago.